For many, this was a day of public service in memory of Martin Luther King Jr. Someone who knew Dr. King very well is determined to keep his dream alive. Here's Mark Strassmann.
So over to your right here is the Martin Luther King Center for Nonviolence.
You want Tom Houck to give this weekly civil rights tour in Atlanta.
The birthplace of Martin Luther King.
Now 68, he once drove for a king, the leader of the movement.
We would drive in here as the kids would be upstairs waiting for him to come home, jump all over him and say, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy."
In 1966, Houck, a 19-year-old civil rights volunteer, admired the King family. By chance one day, he met them at lunch.
It was really Coretta that made me the accidental driver.
He told us the story inside Ebenezer Baptist, the King family church.
She said that she had a driver that was taking the kids to school, but that he just wasn't working out, and could I drive the kids to school? I said I would be delighted to do that. So she didn't even ask me if I had my license. I mean, this is a white kid, okay? We're talking about 1966, driving 4 black kids around Atlanta.
Dr. King later lobbied to keep Houck in the movement and out of Vietnam. Houck gave us a private tour.
But Dr. King's office was a beehive of activity. He was a chain smoker. He smoked 2 packs of cigarettes a day, which Coretta hated. He was a great pool player. And he'd have a beer and belt one down, and then he'd show us tricks that he learned along the way. He was a very kind and very gentle person. Coretta got the first word that King had died.
Houck has a dream to keep this history alive.
I want people to be involved with what King was about and his vision 365 days a year. This is where Martin went to elementary school.
Behind the wheel, he had a front seat on history. Mark Strassmann, CBS News, Atlanta.